Advice from a personal financial advisor can help you get on track now and stay on track for tomorrow. Ameriprise Financial.
Millions of people are saying yes to Allegra, including the experts. It's the #1 allergist-recommended brand for non-drowsy relief. Allegra works 2 times faster than Claritin, and while Zyrtec may cause drowsiness, Allegra won't. Say yes to Allegra.
Some dogs in Finland are being trained to sniff out coronavirus among passengers at Helsinki's airport. Passengers who volunteer simply wipe their neck with a gauze pad and then they place it in a can. It's then delivered to one of the dogs, which will sniff it and then deliver the immediate result. If the dog alerts its handler that a gauze is positive for the virus, the passenger is then told to take a swab test to confirm that result.
We come close to 100% of sensitivity. What we've seen in our research is that the dogs actually will find them about 5 days before they get any clinical symptoms.
One of the 15 dogs being used in the pilot program has previously worked detecting cancers. Airport officials say in the future, these dogs may walk along passengers at the airport just the way customs and security dogs do now.
And it's not $250. Better. United Airlines needs to be one of those dogs.
Cheaper.
Still ahead in our next hour of News Nation, a Georgia teacher now on a ventilator fighting for her life after contracting coronavirus just days after the school year started. Plus, tonight, more live coverage from Louisville, the city racing for a second night of protests following that decision not to charge the officers in Breonna Taylor's death. More live reports from Louisville, and on top of that, we're going to talk tonight live with the Detroit police chief about the risks that officers face during protests and every day on the job. Stay with us.
I'm Greg, I'm 68 years old. I do motivational speaking in addition to the substitute teaching. I honestly feel that that's my calling, to give back to younger people. I think most adults will start realizing that they don't recall things as quickly as they used to, or they don't remember things as vividly as they once did. I've been taking Prevagen for about 3 years now. People say to me periodically, man, you got a memory like an elephant. It's really, really helped me tremendously.
Prevagen, healthier brain, better life. Gillette ProGlide Gel. 5 ways of pivoting flex ball designed to get virtually every hair on the first stroke while washing away dirt and oil. So you're ready for the day with a clean shave and a clean face. If you're 55 and up, T-Mobile has a plan built just for you. We want you to get the value and service you need to stay connected. Saving 50% versus other carriers. 2 unlimited lines for less than $30 each. We know that connection is more important than ever. We're here to help. When you're ready to switch, call 1-800-T-Mobile or go to T-Mobile.com/55.
After 80 years, we've made it the longest lasting. But only you can make a moment last forever. We make it so you can go anywhere and do anything. But only you can chase freedom. Because the truth is, we don't make cheap. You do.
Get 0% financing for $72, plus no monthly payments for 90 days on select 2020 Jeep Grand Cherokee models.
When you have depression, it can plunge you into deep, dark lows. And can leave you feeling extremely sad and disinterested. Overwhelmed by bipolar depression? Ask about Vraylar. Not all types of depression should be treated the effectively helps relieve all symptoms of bipolar depression with just one pill once a day. Elderly patients with dementia-related psychosis have an increased risk of death or stroke. Call your doctor about unusual changes in behavior or suicidal thoughts. Antidepressants can increase these in children and young adults. Report fever, stiff muscles, or confusion, which may mean a life-threatening reaction, or uncontrollable muscle movements, which may be permanent. Side effects may not appear for several weeks. Metabolic changes may occur. Nausea, restlessness, and movement dysfunction are common side effects. When bipolar depression overwhelms, ask how Vraylar can help.
Fellas, you may not know it, but it's possible to injure yourself during intercourse, causing your erection to become curved over time. If you're curved, it could be an addressable medical condition called Peyronie's disease, or PD, that is experienced by thousands of other men. You're not alone. Ask a urologist, a specialist for men's health conditions like Peyronie's disease, about your curved erection. Find out more at learnaboutpd.com.
A battle brewing at the nation's capital.
Everything is on the table.
Democrats want to stop Republicans from, quote, stealing Ruth Bader Ginsburg's seat. Republicans say Democrats would make big changes to American institutions if they win back a majority in the Senate.
They're going to get rid of the filibuster. They're going to make D.C. a state, Puerto Rico a state.
This as Justice Ginsburg lies in repose at the Supreme Court. President Trump paying his respects to the late justice this morning, promising to nominate a woman to fill her seat on Saturday. Protesters in the streets of cities across America, all in reaction to the grand jury decision to not directly charge 3 officers in the death of Breonna Taylor. At one of those demonstrations in Louisville, 2 officers were shot.
Officer down, right here. The safety of our officers and the community we serve is utmost important.
The city now looking for a way to move forward.
That's the goal that we should all be able to agree on.
We're live in Louisville with both sides of the story.
Covering the stories that matter to you from across America. Live in prime time. This is News Nation. Your news, your nation.
Right now on News Nation, mourners wait in line to pay their respects to the late Supreme Court Justice Ruth Bader Ginsburg. She died last week at the age of 87 following a battle with pancreatic cancer.
These are live images outside the Supreme Court building where her casket is lying in repose. Thank you for joining us tonight. I'm Marty Hughes.
Glad to have you with us. I'm Joe Donnelly. And I'm Rob Nelson. We've been reporting on the political battle brewing in Congress over filling her vacant seat on the nation's highest court, possibly before the November election. Republicans say they are moving forward. Democrats say if that happens, they will fight back next year. News Nation Washington correspondent Joe Khalil heard from lawmakers on both sides of the aisle today.
That's exactly right, Rob. And remember, all of this hinges on Democrats winning back a majority in the Senate. Certainly not a guarantee, but it is possible. So if that happens, they've been saying all week that everything is on the table. So we brought that back to both parties to see what exactly that means. Senate Democrats say if Republicans push President Trump's Supreme Court nominee through the process,
Everything is on the table.
and Republicans say everything could mean significant changes to American institutions, but Democrats win back a majority in the Senate.
We've heard threats. What's he threatening to do? Add members to the Supreme Court.
Republican Senator John Barrasso says Democrats would shift the court to the left by adding new justices.
These threats have been going on for a long period of time.
Republican Senate Majority Leader Mitch McConnell says Democrats will also change the dynamic of the Senate itself.
They're going to get rid of the filibuster. They're going to make D.C. a state, Puerto Rico a state.
By making Washington, D.C. and Puerto Rico states, that would likely add senators to Democrats' ranks. And getting rid of the filibuster would mean only a simple majority, 51 Senate votes, would be required to approve bills. Senate Democrats, however, haven't explicitly said they'd make any of these changes. Senator Schumer says everything is on the table.
Look, I think that there's going to be lots of debates in 2021 about steps that the Senate should take.
Democrat Senator Bob Casey from Pennsylvania didn't rule anything out, but said Democrats are focused on a new Supreme Court striking down the Affordable Care Act. He says that's an immediate threat to millions who rely on it because he says Republicans don't have an alternative.
They've tried that, and that kind of a plan doesn't exist, I don't think.
We asked Democrat Senator Elizabeth Warren the same question.
It means everything's on the table.
She, too, didn't rule out more justices or changes to Senate rules.
Right now, what we're talking about is doing everything we can to stop the Republicans from stealing another seat and give the American people plenty of time to get in this fight.
Now, from where we're standing, we can still see Ruth Bader Ginsburg lying in repose across the street here at the Supreme Court. President Trump was there paying his respects today. Tomorrow, she's going to be moved behind us to lie in state here at the Capitol. And we have late-breaking news that Joe Biden and Jill Biden are going to be here at the Capitol to pay their respects to the late Ruth Bader Ginsburg. Reporting live tonight at the Capitol, Joe Khalil, News Nation.
Joe, thank you very much. And of course, the Supreme Court will be a big topic in the first presidential debate, which is now 5 days away. Tune in right here to News Nation Tuesday night, 8, 7 Central, for full live coverage of the debate.
In this video, I'll walk you through some high-level information about what an encoder is, some use cases for using it to live stream, and some basics on how to set one up. Streaming with an encoder is a great option for more highly produced live streams that require a more polished experience for viewers. Okay, so what is an encoder? An encoder bridges the gap between your video content and YouTube. Essentially, an encoder converts your video content into a compressed format that can be sent to YouTube for playback on your channel. Some encoders are software applications on your computer, while others are standalone hardware. Note that although some components are standard, each encoder is slightly different and has different capabilities. For a list of YouTube verified encoders, be sure to check out this Help Center article linked in the description below. An encoder requires more equipment and setup than mobile or webcam streaming. So why would you use it? Well, an encoder lets you share your screen and broadcast your gameplay, use external cameras and microphones, use multiple audio tracks, or add special effects on screen, like using third-party tools and integrations to create on-screen pop-ups. Stream with multiple remote participants, for example by using screen sharing software, and manage an advanced production with multiple cameras, video inputs, microphones, and media assets. Again, remember that each encoder has different capabilities and will require different setup. But now that you have a sense of what encoders let you do and you've checked out the list of verified ones you can choose from in our Help Center, here are some basics that apply to most encoders that'll help you set up the content that feed into yours. Some encoders let you set up scenes, layouts, or shots. Think of these as template arrangements for your content. Scene layouts and shots allow you to change the layout of your camera, screen capture, and other assets that you'd like to display on screen. They're made up of one or more media assets that appear to your viewers, and these assets are called sources. So your next step is to add sources. Any content you choose to display to your viewers would be considered a source within a scene, layout, or shot. This could be things like your webcam, your screen capture like the video game you're streaming, images, graphics, and more. Press the plus symbol to add your new source. Once you've added a source, you can then choose where it shows up on screen. Ensure audio is added. Most encoders will automatically add your desktop sound and default microphone. If using a capture card, you may want to add an extra audio source to ensure that your sound, like gameplay sound, is captured. Audio can be tricky, so make sure you test everything out. Testing will help you make sure that the audio captured from your sources is the best it can be. And it'll help you make sure that the media asset isn't too loud or too low in comparison to the others. You might want to add or edit sources to make sure your audio isn't echoing. Adjust your sources. After adding all your sources, adjust them by dragging them on the preview to fit your desired orientation and size. Test everything out. Once everything is set up, test everything out to make sure you know how it looks to viewers. If you're using a software encoder, make sure the computer you're running it on is capable of handling the strenuous task of encoding. You'll also want to test out your internet strength so that you'll get a sense of the stability of the broadcast signal. Finally, check out our recommended encoding specs by going to this Help Center article about encoder settings, bit rates, and resolutions. This will help you see which resolution you should stream at based on your internet strength and give you an overview of recommended settings. From there, you're ready to set up your live stream on YouTube. Check out this video that shows you how to use the live control room and shows you how to connect your encoder to your stream on YouTube. Remember, before you can live stream,
in this video, we'll walk you through how to use YouTube's Live Control Room. Live Control Room lets you set up and manage live streams from your desktop. To create or schedule a stream, click the Create icon at the top of the page, then go live. This will lead you to the Live Control Room, which centralizes all of YouTube's live streaming tools into one destination. As a first step, Live Control Room lets you determine when and how you want to stream. There are a few options for you to choose from when it comes to desktop streaming. You can choose to set up and go live now or schedule a stream for a later time. And you can choose to go live with your webcam or with streaming software, which is also known as an encoder. If it's your first time streaming, you'll see these options after selecting Go Live. If you choose to stream using streaming software or an encoder, here's what you'll need to know. First, let's walk through what you need to do if you want to stream right now using streaming software. If it's your first time streaming with Live Control Room, you'll first be led to create a new stream. You'll be asked to add a title, choose your stream's privacy setting, add a description, choose a stream category, add a thumbnail, and choose your audience setting. And if your channel is monetizing, you'll also be able to choose your stream's monetization settings. Once you add all this info, click Create Stream. From here, you'll be led to your stream dashboard from the Stream tab. Here you can edit your stream's metadata at any time by clicking Edit. Under Stream Settings, a stream key will be created for you. To start your stream, you'll need to copy the stream key into your streaming software. You'll be able to adjust other stream settings like latency or closed captions with the Stream Settings tab. If you need help at any time while setting up your stream, click Stream Setup Help here in Live Control Room. If you've streamed before, after clicking Go Live, you'll automatically be led to the Stream tab. Here, you'll see your previous stream settings are automatically copied over to your Live Control Room dashboard. Click Edit to update any of your stream settings, like your title or description, or you can leave everything as is. Note that even after creating a new stream and filling in your stream settings, a watch page won't be created for your stream until you decide to actually go live from your encoder. That also means that notifications won't be sent and your stream won't show in subscriber feeds until you actually go live. Now, let's walk through the steps you need to take if you want to schedule a stream for later using streaming software. If it's your first time streaming this way, you'll first be led to create a new stream. You'll then be asked to add a title, choose your stream's privacy setting, add a description, choose a stream category, choose the date and time you want to schedule your stream for, add a thumbnail, and choose your audience setting. And if your channel is monetizing, you'll also be able to choose your stream's monetization settings. Once you add all this info, click Create Stream. You'll then be led to the Manage tab in Live Control Room. If you've streamed this way before, after clicking Go Live, navigate to the Manage tab in Live Control Room. From here, click Schedule Stream. You can choose to reuse your settings from a previous stream or click Create New to start from scratch. When you reuse your settings, we copy over the previous metadata, thumbnail, stream key, and all your other stream settings, including if you choose to auto start via streaming software in your last stream. After your stream is scheduled, you'll be led back to the Manage tab. From here, you can easily schedule more streams if you have multiple ones planned out. The Manage tab will show you all of your current and upcoming streams. From here, you can edit metadata or change stream settings at any time by clicking into your stream, which will lead you to the stream dashboard. Once you're ready to go live with your scheduled stream, you can click into it from the Manage tab, which will lead you to your stream dashboard. Once your encoder is set up, click Go Live once you're ready to begin streaming. Now that you know the different ways you can set up or edit your stream, let's walk through some additional features in Live Control Room that are available for all types of desktop streaming. You can moderate your stream's live chat from your stream's dashboard. When you click the chat menu icon, you can see the current list of chat participants, pop out the chat into its own window, and toggle timestamps. The Analytics tab in your stream's dashboard gives you real-time data from your stream, including the total number of concurrent viewers, chat rates, playbacks, and average watch time. This graph will show your concurrent viewers over time, but you can change this anytime to also see chat rate and playbacks. The Stream Health tab gives you a real-time status report of your stream.
And in this video today, I'm going to be explaining to you guys how to find and add your stream key to Streamlabs OBS. So let's jump right into the video. First, we're going to start off with Twitch. So first, log into your Twitch account, then click on the little icon at the top right corner, and go to settings. This is going to bring you to the settings bar. You're going to go down to channel and videos, and it's going to bring you right here. And you're going to see it's under your people with one. No, you have to do labs. Go to settings in the bottom left corner. Go to stream. Make sure your service is on the platform that you are streaming on. In this case, I'm streaming on Twitch. So make sure it's Twitch. You can also have the option to go to YouTube as well. And then what you're going to want to do is just delete this, or there would be none if you're starting for fresh, but I already have mine in. And you would just copy this, delete this, or I'm streaming on Twitch, so make sure it's Twitch. You can also have the option to go to YouTube as well.